What's up, guys? It is Chris back with another watch video, and today we're looking at PHOIBOS. This is the Voyager 2.0, a very affordable 300-meter dive watch. I'm going to get right into it. It comes in a cardboard outer box. Inner box is sort of a nylon canvas with some blue stitching and the actual brand name there in blue, and then there is a snap enclosure. Just snap that open. Inside, of course, you get a watch. Something very interesting that the watch came with is this little piece of paper letting you know about their free worldwide shipping, return, and full refund up until 30 days after delivery. I've not seen that from another micro brand. I'm sure they offer, some might offer it, but that's pretty cool that they actually put a note in here letting you know what you have to do to qualify for that. So basically, they don't want you to use the watch, obviously. So if you get it and you don't like the way it looks, you put it on your wrist with the protective coating on there, the plastic. They will actually take a return up to 30 days. That's great. And then, of course, you get warranty card, operation manual, and then just some other applications here for repair, just in case you need that. Very nice that they actually include that. I believe this comes with, 24 months of warranty, but I think it is a 2-year warranty, but I will double check that. If that is wrong, I will put something in the actual description. So as I mentioned, this is the Voyager 2. You get a brown dial on this one. They have a few different dial options and dial color options. There's gray, there's a black. I really like the gray and I really like the brown, so that's why I went with the brown. This sort of has a sunray dial with a falcon eye effect, and that's the only way I could really describe it, because Chopard recently came out with a dial very similar to this, where it sort of radiates from the center. It's like a striation in the actual dial, radiates from the center and looks like a falcon's eye, and that's why they went with that. And you can see this is a dive watch, so you get a screwed-in crown. I'm going to unwind the crown really quickly and wind up the watch. NH35 inside, so this is an automatic watch. NH35, hand winds, hacks. Big, nice, grippy sign crown with crown guards. The case is very Rolex-esque, I would say. It looks like a Submariner sort of case, but they went with a little bit different of a bezel, as you can see, and then you also have a really robust Jubilee bracelet with screwed links, and a lot of brands have been moving to this, and I like it, and this is their sort of single double deployant clasp, which, like I said, I really like. I think these look good. Lower profile, which is always good. This one has polished sides and then a polished edge, and then it is brushed with that big logo there. Very nice, smooth, feels really nice. 3 positions of micro adjust, really thick, very nicely made Jubilee bracelet. I really do like it. You do have male end links. It does add more to that lug to lug. And speaking of lug to lug, this has a 46 millimeter lug to lug. If you're measuring it at the actual lugs itself, it's just under 46 millimeters. But if you measure it at the end links, you're getting around 50 and a half millimeters. And then this is a 40 millimeter watch. So again, if you're measuring it from the extremities, not including those lug protectors, you're getting around 39 and a half. And then at the bezel itself is around 40 millimeters, or just right under 40 millimeters, so 39.7. Thickness on here, it is not a thin watch. It is around 14 and a half millimeters thick, and I think that they have on their website as 14 millimeters thick, but that's not including the double-domed sapphire crystal, which this does have. So double-domed sapphire crystal, which is really nice. This has a unidirectional bezel. The bezel itself has excellent action. And the sound it makes. It's like a vault. It sounds really good. The action is even better, if that could be possible. Really nice bezel action on here. We're actually very, very impressed. This gets a 12-hour bezel on it, as you can see, so you could track a second time zone if you want to do that. Deeply etched sign crown, again, with that octopus on the bracelet, octopus on the case back, which is also screwed in crown, screwed in case back, 300 meters of water resistance, as I mentioned. $269. You get a date there at the 6 o'clock as well, because you have an NH35. A little red accent there. That's pretty much it. And then at the 12 o'clock, you have that octopus and applied indices. This is all filled with Lume. I believe you get BGW9. We will do a Lume shot at the end, but $269 considering what you're getting here, a 300-meter dive watch. Not a 200-meter dive watch. Screwed in crown, screwed in case back, sapphire crystal. Really nice stainless steel bezel. This is actually a stainless steel bezel, bead blasted, 12-hour bezel. Looks really good on this watch. And the textured dial is very nice. Definitely, I think, a brand that's, again, trying to take on Zelos. They're trying to offer some really good value for money. And I think they have achieved it with this watch. The finishing on the entire watch is really good. You do get polished sides, brushed top of the actual case. The bezel itself is a mixture of bead blasting and polishing. And then the bracelet is, again, a mixture of brushing and polishing. So you have polished mid links, and then the outer links are brushed, and then the outside of the entire watch on the side of the watch is polished from the buckle to the case. The crown itself is also polished except for the top where it is signed, of course. Pretty nice. I'm going to throw it on my wrist so I can show you. It does wear a little bit thick, so it is a tad on the thicker side. But that is forgivable because it is a 300-meter dive watch, not a 200-meter dive watch, which is not bad. Very quickly, today I am wearing my Vacheron. This is the Vacheron Overseas World Timer. I have not worn this in a little while, and it is definitely my favorite watch that I own. So I wanted to throw that on today. So here is the PHOIBOS Voyager on my 7.5-inch wrist, and you can see it wears like a 40-millimeter watch. That thickness does show a little bit. It's not that terrible. This is not size for my wrist yet. However, you can see it does wear very nicely. 40 millimeters is really my wheelhouse these days. With that little bit of extra thickness, it does wear a little bit bigger, I would say, than 40 millimeters, but not much. Literally maybe 40.5 millimeters, maybe 41, not even. You do have a very good lug-to-lug if you put this on a strap. Definitely a short lug-to-lug. However, with the male end links, it's like 50 millimeters or a little bit over, so it does wear slightly bigger than that. Very nice. I'm going to do a Lume Shot, and then I will wrap up the video, but like I said, $269 is an excellent price for the specs. It's a spec monster. It's what, like I said, what Zelos sort of do. They're trying to go for that, offering tons of specs for a very low price, attract you to their brand. Obviously, I think this is very attractive for the price. Very quickly, a Lume Shot. So liberally applied lume is also a good thing, especially at $269. You can see all of those indices are filled with lume. The hands are filled with lume. Even the second hand has that little lollipop. That's filled with lume. You have a pip at the 12 o'clock filled with lume as well. Then you have a minute track that goes all the way around the dial. That's in white on the dial, and that is filled with lume as well. So that is printed with lume. Really nice. Very nice application. Nothing that's going to blow your socks off, but I think it's pretty well applied, especially considering for $269, you're getting a 2-year warranty on this watch as well. Pretty darn good. It's a little bit on the thicker side. That's because you're having an H35 inside. It is a 300-meter dive watch. It is around 14.5 millimeters thick. I've been leaning towards thinner watches over the past few years. Obviously, that is because of comfort, but I think that 14.5 isn't a deal breaker, but it is on the thicker side. That's including the dome sapphire crystal. It is a double dome sapphire crystal with AR coating. But there you go. Lume is hanging on. It's pretty well applied, especially considering the price. Anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel. I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.